Hello. Hi, it's Kim. I'm a little bit early. Well, I think it's just before 7. I just thought I'll sign on before we get any problems that I might not be able to sign on. And if somebody's on, if you join me, please. And hopefully this microphone's working, because I'm not sure, because it's got a little red button on the top. And hopefully it's working. Okay, so I've got a few things here as a start. I've got one of my master crystals. I've got 5 of these, and they all have amazing gifts. And this is the one I chose to pick. Hold it, brings me a bit more amplified energy. I've got the Kuan Yin. I've got 2 of these. I have a pair of these. They're very beautiful, and I bought them off a lady called Hazel Raven. They're jade Kuan Yins. And I've bought 2, so I can leave one to each of my daughters. Should they so wish to have one? That's the question. I've got my rose candle. Bought this somewhere not too expensive, but I thought it was lovely. And somebody's here. Just if you're here, if you're listening, can you just confirm that my sound's working to me, please, just so I know that my sound's working. Just send me a heart or something so I know my sound's working. Okay. Oh, they've clicked off now. Okay. Now, I've got my inner child stone that I asked a lovely lady called Janine to make, and it's called I Am Self-Love. And if anybody's been reading my personal Facebook page, they will know I've done a huge amount of inner work, my inner child. She's a little magical person. And so I've got 1 or 2 other things. I've got a beautiful card, and this is one of the Lemurian Star Child Oracle cards. I met the beautiful lady Leanne Carpenter on the Sunday last. I think it was about the 22nd. Not 22nd, a couple of days before that. And I met her in Glastonbury, and I bought a pack of her cards. And whilst this course was already in the system, I wanted to bring in some of the energy of these cards as well. So this one, and I think I've posted the picture of it, it is called Unlock Your Gifts, and it's got a gorgeous key on it. And I will want to give you the symbol of an ankh, and that will be within the meditation, so you will understand where that fits in. And on this card, it's got dolphins, it's got light language, it's gorgeous. And it says sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is the key. So I'll tell you a little bit about this course. I did quite a few years ago, and I felt totally empowered by it. So the whole thing was a 42-day course, but what I've done is I've split it into 2 halves. I've called it a 22-day instead of the 21 for the first part, so that mainly because I wanted this day of introduction before we get into the work of the 3 weeks. Now, I've altered it slightly, so it is based on the teachings of a lady. I found the book called Paula Horan. I think she lives in India, and it was called Abundance Through Reiki. And because I've been working very much with Mary Magdalene, and I'm going to call her Ma because I can't spell her name, Anna Mari Ma. I can't say her name. No doubt I will. And because I'm working with her energy, and I'm working with Kuan Yin, and I'm working with the rose energy, I'm added a bit to it. So there is a basis, and then there are extra channelings on the top. The meditation I'm going to do tonight for the introduction, I channeled with Mary Magdalene today. It's, part of something I'm working with. And funny enough, somebody called me and said, there's a lady with you. And I said, who is she? And she said, Mary. So I thought, well, here we go. So The things that you're going to be doing, the idea behind it is all about joy and abundance. The basis part that Paula Horan wrote about was about abundance. And I wanted, because I'd received this most beautiful energy of joy after I went to France, or while I was in France, when I went to the St. Boom or St. Bom grot cave where Mary Magdalene lived, which is in the area of Var in Provence, I received this beautiful gift of pink, fluffy mist, love, light. And then when I spoke to another lady on a Facebook chat, I was chatting to her, and this lady that I call Ma came in. I recognised I saw her in the white sari and the red spot here, and I realised since I'd connected with her again, this was this beautiful pink light, beautiful. And this is all quite, this because my mirror's all strange. This is all quite timely, because this is all quite timely for what we're doing right now, because I'm adding that into this work that I'm doing. You will know that I've said it's a free course. It runs for 22 days. If you miss a day, pick it up where you were. If you miss the beginning, go back to the beginning and start again, or whatever you want. There are rules in the book saying if you miss a day, go back to the beginning. But I know you have busy lives, because I do too. And how it's going to work is there will be a piece of writing, some every day, and there will be a meditation. Now, there aren't 22 meditations, there are 8. There's the one we're doing tonight, which you can repeat anytime you want to. If you wish to just go into that piece, it's beautiful. And there are 7 other meditations which I shall load over the first week, and then when we get to the second week, there'll be a teaching to read, and then you re-listen. So I will always be very clear with you, because say day 2 tomorrow, that meditation, you listen to it on day 2 and on day 8, day 9 and day 16, but I'll be very clear in the instructions. You will realize we're working through the chakras. We're clearing blockages every day. We're going through blockages, and we're going to do it 3 times. And you'll be clearing each day different blockages from your chakras. But I'm also bringing in the pinky, fluffy, melty stuff. So that will work with you on a different level, because that is so much 7D energy. It's like it belonged in the 1st century or before, or maybe eons before that. It's an energy that Jesus talked about, and it comes from the Mary Magdalene teachings that I've received. And it's there to help you dissolve feelings of lack, any feelings of unhappiness, and it will help to dissolve that. And what it will do is, as you start to dissolve feelings, you start to think about your desires as well, and it gives you have gratitude every day. So there is flow to this. At the end, this will run from the 1st to the 22nd of August. And Mandy, just tell me, can you hear me? Because I've got my speaker on, I'm not sure. And just send me something sparkly thing. And then after the 22 days, I should give you a little break. You can give me some feedback. I'd like some feedback, please. It's a free course. Even if you only do aspects of it, feedback will be brilliant. If things come up as you go through the course, you know, sometimes something ugly comes up, something you don't understand might come up. You can always, I'm doing a special offer on soul readings. Thank you, Mandy, brilliant. I'm doing a soul readings, there'll be an hour and a half. I'm doing them for £33. That's if things come up, but you can always chat to me in the group first. you can always say, hey, Kim, this has come up, and I'll give you, like a mini advice. But if it's deeper, we can do some extra work on that. Look, I've got my daughter coming home now in the car, so won't start the meditation until she's in the room. I've got to set this camera up a bit better, but anyway, it is what it is. We are working with it. Oh, great. Thank you for telling me you can hear me. That's brilliant. So just tell you a little bit about something else. I've got an aura spray. Now, the meditations will be short. They won't have so much of this intro. I shall record the meditations and then you can just listen to that. And I could try and get them recorded so they're available in the morning, so you've got the whole day to listen to them. There you go, gifts coming in. Dogs. I'll just give them a minute. I'm just doing a quick live, darling. Okay. If you take your hay out, that'll be great. Got some gifts for the rabbits there. So what I wanted to show you is I'm about out of this, so I'm going to order some more. This is an aura spray, and it's Mary Magdalene spray, and I'm about out of these. And this is by Hazel Raven. Do you remember? If you play it back, I bought this beautiful Kuan Yin from Hazel Raven. I mentioned her. I went to see her and met her many years ago. She's a beautiful crystal angel lady. And so I'm going to order some more of these sprays. And if you'd like any, I think I'll order some in wholesale. So they'll, I'll have some of them available to buy if anybody's interested. You can make your own aura sprays. Don't worry about that. Okay, right. So some of the things I've said about this course are in the beginning, so you can go back and listen to it in your own good time. I don't know how many, there's only a couple of you on at the moment, but that's okay, because I just want to just do the meditation. I'll just ask a few questions first. So, Mandy and Paula, do you have any questions about this course? Do you have any questions about it? It's, I'll tell you a bit more about it. I'm putting it out, it's free. It's the first time I've written it in this form. As I said earlier, it is based on some other teachings that I have followed, and a lot of it will be channeled and bits added in from Mary Magdalene as well, and my other guides. And so much importantly, you must invite your guides in as well as you take part in this. And so much I've said that once all the meditations are out there and all the teachings, if you want to pick it up again and follow it through again, it will be there. If you know anybody who wants to receive it by email, I can send things by email as well. I prefer through Facebook because you're sort of like reaching one audience, but I can do email as well. And supposedly, maybe a bit further on, there will be an ebook of everything in it, because I meant to write it all last week, and I had this huge awakening thing go on. And actually, it's getting written as we go, since I've stepped into this beautiful energy of joy and abundance. So, it's getting written with the right energy. Okay, so then nobody's got any questions. I'll show you again the card that I put up before, and it's on the page. It's this one. And this is called Unlock Your Gifts. Now I'm going to be on and do the meditation. I'm just looking at the clock. And I shall be finished being on in about 20 minutes or so, because I'm doing a live on my other page later, doing readings from this oracle deck. So, it's doing different things tonight. Oh yes. Okay, Mandy, if you ask her about it, and I can send her emails, because I've already sent 3 emails out today with today's information, and I'll download the videos and see if we can put that in a Dropbox. Oh, and even if somebody's a day behind, it doesn't really matter. I was like not mega advertised it. I think I've been having that awakening in the middle of things. And if anybody if you channel my energy today, you'll see it's shifted big time. woke up this morning singing, and there, too much joy. Too much joy. Okay, so the meditations won't be long, purposely, because you know, to continue this, you don't want to be doing it for too long, otherwise it becomes a chore. I'm going to try and load them in the mornings, so you've got them in the days. If I'm superbly organised, I can get them ready to load straight away in the mornings for you. Okay, so I've got the spray. I've got this beautiful rose candle I've shown you, and I've moved in the back. I've got Venus here in the background, and I've got this, which is my little church. It's something I bought from somewhere, and it's, do you know, I've come home to church. It's beautiful. I always have that in my house. Even though I bought it for Christmas, I've always got it. Okay, so let us begin. Okay, so if you just, day one is let's begin our journey. Your journey, my journey, our journey. And this is the meditation I've channeled with Mary Magdalene. So if you just take some nice deep breaths and just go into yourself, taking some nice deep breaths, breathing, going within. Step beneath the veil that separates you from your soul and go within. And call in any of your guides, guardian angels, loved ones that may be your guides in the spirit world. Call them to join with you in this space now. Feel them come in. Feel any angels you may work with, Archangel Michael, Metatron, and you can ask for Mary Magdalene to come in, and asking for Mary Magdalene to come in and oversee the whole meditation that is here with you. Surround yourself now with pink mist-like light. See this pink mist as like a light. Allow it to flow around your ankles, flowing from your ankles to your knees, coming up, and to your thighs, coming up your whole body, up to your root chakra, and then up to your sacral, and it flows around you. And pause there when it reaches your heart, coming up to your solar plexus and up to your heart, and pause there for a moment. Now imagine this pink mist is turning into a pink rose. You see it forming, the shapes, the petals. And as it becomes this beautiful pink rose, step into the rose. See yourself as one with the rose. You're stepping into your heart chakra. The pink rose is you. And feel those petals around you. Feel the softness of the petals. And spend some time in this beautiful, soothing, supporting energy of self-love. Feel the presence of Mary Magdalene join you. She joins you now within the pink rose of your heart. First you sense a heavenly scent, a beautiful perfume of the rose you smell as she comes and joins with you. Then you see her with your spiritual eyes, for she stands before you in such a beautiful form, dressed in purple. She stands before you. You sense her more with all your senses, and then you feel the touch of her gentle hands holding yours for some time. Love flows from her to you. Messages and codes of symbols and words may flow to you. Ask in your mind for messages to help you to receive more joy and abundance in your life, and allow freely what flows to you now within this space and time. Hold her hands and join with her. Blessings flow from her to you, and she gives you a key. It is a golden ankh. This is the key to unlock your endless joy and abundant heart. And just spend some time with this energy. Just feel this golden key. Feel all the love Mary has for you, for she loves each and every one that walks on the earth now, and all the souls in heaven. Feel the softness of her hands, like a pink, pale rose petal, and holding her key within your hands. This key in time and throughout your life will help you unlock your heart, your mind, your soul to endless joy, abundance of health, wealth, and all the things you ask for in your life. As you feel them come to you with the help of Mary Magdalene, who learned and felt this beautiful love. Spend a little bit more time within this energy. And when you feel ready, come back. You are ready to begin this journey into your heart. You are ready now. And in your mind, give your thanks to Mary Magdalene, to your guides, to all that you have received, and place your hand upon your heart and give thanks for it, for receiving that beautiful pink love. And it is done. Come back. Open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. And that is the beginning. You may listen to this meditation, it's only short, as many times as you wish. And I shall add some more from Mary Magdalene that will feed in throughout the course. Do you have any questions, anyone that's here? Does anybody want to give me any feedback? How did you feel the energy? How did it feel? Are you ready? I love you, Miss Ora Rose. I love you from the bottom of my heart and the top and the whole of my being. I love you, my sweetheart. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, if anybody else is still on, I think there's a couple of you. And when you come on and replay this, because this is personal for you, send me some feedback. Let me know what you felt, because this is purest love that I send and share with you. And today it begins. We've got 22 days for this. I'm laughing because, we've got 22 days of connection. And then we'll have 22 days of oneness connection. The second part will start in September. It's oneness, it's unity, it's consciousness. Oh wow, Mandy, that's beautiful. You are being hugged. You are. Mary Magdalene is hugging all of you. She wants me to share her love with all of you. It's not just for me. My mission is to share it with the world, or whoever joins me. Oh, wow. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, I feel really calm now. I've got this stuff going on with me, and when I connect with this energy, blows me away, blows me away. Have you got any questions while I'm struggling with my hair? Because I'm watching myself in the camera and the other way around. Have you got any questions, anyone? Anything else you'd like to share? If you want to share this video when it's downloaded, etc., with any of your friends, please do. It's free, it's open, it's there. It'll be later, it'll be on YouTube probably at some point. If I can get my act together, it'll be on YouTube. But it's a cause for us all. And if you want to bring in that pink mist, or have pink flowers, or just have virtual ones, do so. Does anybody else want to chat? Say anything while we're still here? I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes. Just a few more minutes. I'm just looking what I've written now. As I said before, it'll be on the front. Oh, thank you, Esther. Feel free to, just feel free if they want to join. Some of the teachings comes from this book, Abundance Through Reiki. And some of it is channeled. It's a bit of it begins with the book, and then I put Magdalene in, and you'll see that Magdalene comes into so much of the teachings, and the other guides will be in. Did any of you connect with your own guides? Did you call in anyone special when you were in the meditation? Paula, did you call in anyone? You can call in your loved ones in spirit. You can call in your mothers, your grandmothers, your friends, your aunties. Bring them in. Call them in. I know this screen's not perfect. It's because I've got this new camera and I've not sorted my screen out yet. But it's what it is. If we try and be too perfect, we can't get the message out there. And the message is more important than the view through my windows. Yeah, I'll just see if anybody else has commented, because sometimes you don't see, no. Yeah. Much love to you. Much love. I hope you enjoy the teachings through the course. I said at the beginning, it's the first time I've done it in this form. I tried to do it through an angel course I was doing with Archangel Michael and Joan of Arc, and wow, that was powerful. But I hadn't recorded the meditation at that stage, so people would have liked the meditation in a recorded form, and I wasn't up to this live thing yet. We have to evolve, we have to be ready. And now, to be honest, since I've received the blessings of this beautiful light, the pink mist light, the bliss light of Mary Magdalene, I'll be finished in a minute, of Mary Magdalene, and I've also received the ruby red deep love from Jesus. Maybe I wasn't ready yet. That will come through. That comes through tomorrow night. You'll love that. The ruby red ray. Hi Paula, you're totally at peace. Lovely, lovely. Feel the warmth from my heart to your heart. My little fluffies. Yeah. Bless you all. If you have any questions, just put them in the feed. Try and answer them. Much love to you all. Namaste. Good night. Blessed be.